Hello students, welcome to our class, and this is class 10 subject science 1, and today we will discuss how to solve the numerical problem that are given in your textbook, the page number 50 and 51. These are the solved examples. So let's move on. Our first example is, what is given in this example? A 6-meter long wire made from an alloy nichrome is shaped into a coil and given for producing heat. It has resistance of 24 ohm. That means the resistance that is denoted by R is given. Next, can we get more heat if the wire is cut into the half of its original length and shaped into a coil? For getting energy, the two ends of the wire are connected to a source with a potential difference of 220 volts. So what are given? The given resistance, that is a 24 ohms, and potential difference is given 220 volts. So in this question, the important formulas used: P, that is a power, equals to VI. V is the potential difference and I is the current flow, and V equals to RI from Ohm's law. So let's solve. The condition 1, for condition A, coil of whole wire. So coil of whole wire, we have to find out the energy. Okay, if we use a whole wire, and second condition, if we cut it into the half part, so find out the heat or power. So we will find here the power in both case. So first case is coil of whole wire. We have the formula P equals to V into I. Let's see here, P equals to V into I. But here V into I, but I equals to, from Ohm's law, I equals to V upon R. So put here V into, in place of I, put the V upon R. So V upon R. So V square upon R. So we got the P equals to V square upon R. Put the values of the V and R. V is a 220 square upon R is a 24. Then you got 201 watts. Then our second condition, coil of half length wire. If we cut in the half length, then P, power, equals to, same formula we used here, V square upon R. So values 220 square upon R. Here the resistance is half. So 24, the whole length, resistance of the whole wire is 24. So 24 divided by 2 is 12, divided by 12. So we got the answer 403 watts. This means here power equals to, in the case of whole wire, power equals to 201 watts. And in the case of the half length wire, P equals to 403 watts. That means in the second case the power is higher than in the first case. So this means that we know power is directly proportional to the heat, or heat is directly proportional to the power. So this means that more heat will be obtained after cutting the wire into half, because in the second condition, in the condition if wire, half length of wire, the power is more than the, if we take the whole wire. So the heat will produced after cutting the wire into the half. Understand? Let's see the second example. Our second examples, a cell is connected to a 9 ohms resistance. Here resistance is given 9 ohms, because of which heat of 400 joule is produced per second. Here heat is 400 time in per second, that means in 1 second, due to current flowing through it. Obtain the potential difference, that means V we have to find out, applied across the resistance. We have to find out the V, potential difference. What is given? Given heat at 400 joule per second, and resistance R is given also. R is given, R is a, right here, R equals to 9 ohm. R equals to 9 ohm. So So 9 ohm. Then important formulas we have, H equals to PT. This formula we will use in this problem. So P equals to H upon T. By using this formula, H equals to PT. So power P equals to H upon T. Put it here, the formula values P equals to, value of H equals to 400 is given upon T. Time is a 1 second. So power equals to, we know, we use this formula P equals to V square upon R in a previous first example. So V square upon R, because P equals to VI, we know, but I equals to V upon R. So P equals to V square upon R. Then put the value of the P is 400 upon 1, that means 400. So value of P is 400 equals to V square upon R is given 9 ohm. So then cross multiply, 400 into 9 is 400 into 9 equals to V square. So V equals to under root of 400 into 9. So 20 into 3, that means the 60 volts. This is the, we have to obtain the potential difference, and our answer is 60 volt is the potential difference. Understand? Our third example. An electrical iron uses a power of 1100 watt. So power is this. When set to higher temperature, if set to lower temperature, it uses 330 watts power. Here two conditions, if higher temperature, if lower temperature. Find out the electric current and the respective resistance. We have to find out the electric current, that means I, and resistance is R, for two settings. Which two settings? For higher temperature and for lower temperature. Then the iron is connected to a potential difference of 220 volts. So potential difference is given. Solve this problem. What is given? Potential difference is given. Then power in first condition, when temperature is higher, is 1100 watt. Here 1100 watt if temperature high. And our second condition, the power in second condition is 330 watt. That means in a lower temperature. 330 in a lower temperature. We have the formula, the important formula used here. P equals to VI, V into I, and V equals to Ri from the Ohm's law. So power equals to given in first condition. Let's see the first condition. If temperature is high, so power is given 1100 watt, and we have the formula P equals to V into I. So by this formula we can write I1. I write here 1 for first condition. I1 equals to P upon V. We have the formula P equals to VI. So I equals to P upon V. Then put the values. P 1100 upon V is given 220. So we got the 5 ampere. This in first case the current flow is 5 ampere. Then second case, which when the temperature is lower, then power is given 330 watt. Then I2, let's consider in this case the current flow is I2. So I2 equals to P upon V. Put the values 330 upon 220. The value of P is 330 in second case. In solid, the 1.5 ampere. Here current is a 1.5 ampere. So our answer, our question is find out the electric current in both cases. So in a first case the electric current is 5 ampere, and in a second case the electric current is 1.5 ampere. That means in a second condition, in a second settings, the current is lower or less than in a first condition when temperature is high. Then we have to find out the resistance also. So we have the formula by the Ohm's law, V equals to Ri. So R equals to V upon I. Put it here, R1 for first setting when temperature is higher. R1 equals to V upon I1. V is given and I, just I find out this I 5. So we got 444 ohm. and in a second setting resistance equals to V upon I2. I2 we got 1.5. So calculate 146 ohm. In this case, in a second case, the resistance is higher than the resistance in a first condition, but the current flow is higher in a first condition when temperature is higher than the second settings. Got it? Then our next example, example 4. An electric tungsten bulb is connected into a home circuit. The home electric supply runs at 220 volt. Potential difference is given 220 volt. Potential difference. When switched on, a current of 0.45 ampere. 0.45 ampere. That means I is given. Current is given. Flow through the bulb. When switched on, what must be the power wattage of the bulb? We have to calculate the power P if it is kept on for 10 hours. How many units of the electricity will be consumed? This is our question. And one important formula that we will use in this problem, P equals to VI. Power equals to V into I. So what are given? Potential difference V equals to 220 volt and current I is given 0.45 ampere is given. So we have the formula power equals to P into I. So P is a potential difference. Potential difference is V into I is a current. So potential difference V is 220 into current is 0.45. Then multiply. So we got the 99 watt. So we got the 99 watt. The bulb must be of power 99 watt. If we have to calculate this power for 10 hours. So for 10 hours we can multiply the 10 into the 99. So we got the 990 watt hours or 0.99 kilowatt hours if we convert it into the kilowatt hours. That means we have to divide by the 1000. So this is our answer. I hope you understood. Got it? If you have any doubt or comments, you can comment on the Google Classroom and using this code to get homework, notes and solutions. So thank you very much, student.